Hello and welcome to the black screen of death. So anyways, we're going into no commentary here, and I believe we are going to be finishing the playthrough in this video. So right into it.
Away? When faith fuels the embers of one's spirit,
Yeah. Uh-huh. Alright. Huh? Mm-hmm. Alright. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? You what? Uh-huh. Hmm.
Oh dang, son. Holy mother effing crap. We're back. Yeah, man, I have not touched this playthrough. I know I talked about this in a previous video. About the fact that there comes a point where I just go cold turkey on these DLCs. And it happened. It did. A little bit sooner than I was expecting, hilariously enough. But now we're here. So, let's do this trash. I plan on finishing this playthrough like I failed to do when we were last playing. I forget where we were at, but we were quite balls deep into this. Here's something I'm gonna say. I am definitely burnt out on this game. Just gonna be honest, I played it so much in the past. I don't think there's any new content that can truly bring me back. I think that if I were to truly continue playing this game, the gameplay loop would desperately need to be simplified, maybe. Something would need to be done to make it faster to go through all this. Simply speaking, I've just been burnt out. I played this for such a long time. We've had a lot of good moments in this game. And when I was first playing this game, I was getting a lot of great views for it, but the views died off. Nobody was watching after a while. I got shadow banned. Ever since, it's kind of been a done deal. So, it's unfortunate. But that's the case with most of my channel. A lot of all of it is just kind of over with, you know? So, I've been still processing what that means for me. I hear that a lot of people are having issues with their channels. I've been hearing that most people are failing. And I don't think I buy it. I think there's a lot of censorship. I think that there's obviously a lot of right-wing censorship. And so it's making it very difficult for anyone but a leftist to really grow. And like, for a leftist, they're failing if they only hit 50,000 subscribers. But for right-wingers, hitting 1,000 subscribers is pretty difficult. Especially for me. So, it's interesting. I was playing a lot of this playthrough and I was planning on going pretty long with it, but let's just face it, it's taking too much time, too much overhead, too much everything. Now, I'm going to be honest, I haven't played Stellaris for a very long time. And I'm really desperate to pick up some Stellaris now and play it. I really want to play that game. It is sad. I don't feel like there's a lot of great strategy games out there. So I don't really have much to move on to except for playing this game, you know? Stellaris is the only one, but I'm going to have to cough up some money right now for that game. Money that I don't know if I want to cough up just yet. We'll see about it. I might want to save the money just for a tad second. I don't know right now. But we'll see. We will see. But of course, maybe it's finally time I do it and I actually jump back into Stellaris, but I don't know, man. I played a lot of Stellaris back in the day, but you stop playing a game long enough and it feels like you just picked it up as if it's new, but Stellaris has been out for like ever since 2014, as I remember, so they really need to come out with a sequel, if I'm being honest. They've been needing to do that for a while. I don't know why they haven't, but here we are. But dang, look at that footage. Doesn't it just look so crisp? It's looking good. God dang, girl. It's looking real good. Yeah, none of the games that are out right now are really exciting me. Ninja Gaiden 4 came out, and I was okay with it, but the game's getting really difficult to play through. And that difficulty, I just don't know if I have the time for it, so I'm kind of having a tough time on that one, if I'm being honest. Honestly, it's freaking rough. I don't know, man. All right. What are we doing? I don't know. Maybe I should just do some other things with my channel if I'm being honest. If I continue. I think that's becoming a growing question for me. Maybe I finally throw in the towel. I'm getting there. It is becoming a possible consideration. We'll find out. But maybe I do just start focusing on some other things because gaming sucks right now. It's been sucking progressively. Everything's gay and woke and it's just not interesting, you know? And a lot of games are not fun. Now some of them are fun, but yeah, I think I need to maybe change what I'm focused on when it comes down to my channel. So I will be figuring that out without a doubt. Definitely burnt out though on this game. Seriously, man, it's bad. I really am just tired of it. And it's not really that I even dislike the game in any way. It's just like, dang, man. I played this a lot. It's kind of the same song and dance, and I don't think it's quite challenging for me anymore. The challenge isn't there. I'm gonna try to play some multiplayer with this game, and we're gonna see if I can even make that happen. I'm gonna do it off of recording. If I can actually get it to work, then I'm actually gonna consider it and see if it's worth it in any way. I mean, I think that this game takes too much focus and micromanaging to really make the most out of multiplayer, if I'm being honest. Interesting. Huh. Ooh, what do I build on? Yeah, this is for these guys, right? Okay. So, we want to grab this. I forget the way I wanted to do this, as if it really matters that much. Yeah, here. And then we do this. Man, I've been playing Age of Empires lately. The DLC. It's been fun. Man, I've been going hard in the paint though. And I think I got my fill of the DLC by now. But you know what's really made me hate playing the game recently? What's really made me tired of it? Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting pretty fatigued. The mother effing players, man. You've got these freaking clowns. They quit every lobby. And I've been carrying the lobbies every time. And it's just gotten so tiring. It's like, you clowns don't know how to play the effing game. And I'm so tired of this. You get blamed for everything. And your teammates, they don't build walls. They don't play the game correctly whatsoever. And you get blamed when they don't know how to play. And they quit their They literally quit every time. The second the going gets rough and tough, they quit. It's unbelievable. Oh man, yeah, it is insane for me, man. Yeah, honestly, I'm just not feeling it. I cannot wait to finish this run, if I'm being honest. I am just, how do I finish this faster? I can't just take out everybody super fast. I can't do that. The only way to do it, truly, is by the beacons of unity. How long is that gonna take? Shoot. Dang. Yeah, I don't know how to go about it. Not sure. Yeah, God. It's crazy to me, you know. I spent so much time playing this game, and I spent hours upon hours playing it, and then the editing I used to do for some of my videos, that was a lot of time too. And I thought back then, when I was investing so much time and energy into this, recording this game and whatnot, I thought that I was getting somewhere. And I thought I was building an audience, and I thought that I was actually working up into something, and it just never happened, you know? I've gotten to the literal point that I don't think I have an audience right now. I don't think there's anyone watching this video. That's where it's gotten to. I think it's over, you know? And I still stand by it. You know, I will never not stand by it. Fuck my audience. And fuck everyone that ever watched my channel. I have nothing for the people who show no loyalty. And I have nothing for the people who completely showed disregard towards me. And everything I tried to offer, everything I tried to do, you know, the biggest thing about my channel was that I made my books to be a solution to wokeness and storytelling, and people didn't take it seriously. And I made it pretty clear. It's like, well, you guys don't take me serious, so I guess I'm gonna go. And I have gone, but I've come around here and there, dropped on by. Hey, how's it going? In the end, all I've ever been proven, all I've ever been shown is exactly the reason why I quit. And that's a point that no one appreciated me. Everything I did, everything I sacrificed for with this channel, nobody appreciated it. They took it all for granted. They took me for granted. That really pissed me off. More than a lot of things. I was taken for granted. I did not like that. To this day, I don't like it. To this day, fuck you is the only thing I have left to say for the people who are my figurative audience, but they don't exist. In the end, it didn't work out. It is unfortunate that it didn't work out. I'm never going to kowtow to my audience, and I'm never going to bend before them. I'm never going to do it. And it doesn't matter. how much anyone wishes for me to grovel, to feel some sense of remorse for anything. I'm not gonna do it. I'm proud of what I did with my channel. I'm proud of my channel in the end. I'm proud of how hard I worked on it, and I'm proud of where I pushed it. However, people did not appreciate me. I was taken for granted quite blatantly. And it hurt for a time. It really hurt. It upset me. It angered me. There's plenty of these videos where I cursed out my figurative audience, and I don't regret it. I was righteous in my anger. I will forever be righteous in my anger. And the only thing that isn't righteous are the people who did not appreciate me and everything I had done and everything I was sacrificing to be here and do this. The time I put in, how little I was appreciated, and it pains me to know and to see exactly that. I was never able to turn this into anything legitimate. And it sucked. It sucked that I wasn't able to do that. Truly. But that's how much my audience did anything for me. I didn't matter in the end to them. It's strange. I'm good at what I do. I'm a good YouTuber. But the appreciation, it isn't there. It's heavily lacking. And so we move on. Ultimately. And we pioneer a new field. We figure it out. But obviously this is the end for this channel. I did everything I could. I uploaded it. Love of God. I uploaded many videos. I pushed very hard. I did everything I could. But in the end, it just didn't quite amount up to anything. It's quite morose. There was a time, a point in time, a place in which my channel was growing. And many of my videos were getting views. I was getting discoverability, and the whole thing just went outside the window. Unfortunate, man. But I guess in some weird, twisted way, I made my peace with it. I came to terms. I finally figured to myself exactly what was going on and what I was facing. And then it just became more and more clear and more true. Lighting the beacons right there. 15 turns. All right. Gonna have to bunker down here. This guy's chilling on my territory. Yeah, I was originally going to go to war and fight a bunch of biatches, but it just didn't seem worth it. Too much of a time investment. That's the thing I realized with this game is it is far too much of a time investment for me at this point. All right. Looks good. So It's definitely over. I think that we had a lot of good times, a lot of good memories. It's crazy to think that I've been doing this for 2 years now. But I am truly moving on. I just don't find that any of this is worth it at this point in time. So, we are wrapping it up, you know? This, I think, is the final playthrough of this game. And it's funny that I did so many videos. I amounted such an audience for a time, and now nobody is available to watch my videos. There's no one left at the end of this journey. Nobody. I don't think there's a single person that's been with me throughout the course of this channel. I don't even think there's anyone watching right now. That's the amazing part. So, nobody stuck around. Me quitting and me giving up, it's amazing to think that there's not a singular person left to join me in this moment of coronating the end of my channel. Again, to all the people who disregarded me, disregarded this channel, fuck themselves. They can go fuck themselves. I have nothing good to say about these people, and I wish nothing good upon them. They are my enemy. I wish the worst upon them. Fuck them. These people, they were never here for me. And all the time and all the investment I put down for this game, that I put down for my whole channel, none of it ever meant a single thing. None of it. Nobody has any loyalty. And it's all over. It amazes me to see. So, it's sad, it's unfortunate, but I guess it's just that. Well, this is crazy to see. Everyone's turned, everyone's called war on me, so I'm gonna have to quickly go defend myself in all the different positions that we've got opened up. Gonna go run over here. Gotta defend myself absolutely everywhere. So the whole map has gone to war against me. Oh man. That's gonna be quite something to deal with. They're going to attack my vassals, and in doing that, they're really going to hurt me in my economy, but that's okay. We're going to be doing just fine regardless of that. So I'm going to park this guy right here. He's going to be guarding. And this guy's gonna follow up to here. It's gonna be interesting. Man, it's just amazing to think of all the time I spent into all this. It's so crazy to think about. You can't help but feel like you wasted your time. Once you've gotten to the point that you're so deep into this, it's like, wow. So I am 2 years into this channel and there's no one left. You know, my algorithm is completely dead. I don't get any views. So I guess it's over, right? Crazy. Crazy to think about. quite frankly amazing. Everything I worked towards literally amounted up into nothing. Yeah, if that doesn't give you a greater fuck you mentality towards people, I don't know what will. Seriously, like, it cannot be removed from me. Fuck these people. Fuck my imaginary audience. Literally fuck whatever all of this was in the end. Fuck whatever this whole thing meant. Fuck it all. Literally. It meant absolutely nothing. And I absolutely despise the people that I thought I was doing this for. It's very surreal to think that this is the final, that these are the final days and the final moments of my channel. It's crazy to think that it would end like this. It's crazy to think that it didn't amount up to anything. It's over. And after it all, I did so much to go so little. I had a lot of little shit stains make fun of me, disrespect me throughout the course of my channel. These are people that listen to 2 seconds of any of my videos and they shit on me quite extensively. Fascinating to see. Yeah, the amount to which I was shit on for absolutely nothing, by the way. There is no one that has had as much hate on their channel as me. There's no one else out there that is as hated as I am. The amount of dislikes I got on so many of my videos, for fucking nothing. For fucking nothing. These little motherfucking shit stains literally just hated me. Just to fucking hate me. Baseless. They would make up shit in the comments about me. About my videos, about my positions on things. They would never listen to a single fucking thing I said, but they assumed everything. Things that I would speak directly antithesis towards, antithetical. They would not listen to me for anything I thought or said, and then they would just make shit up. And that was the history of my channel. And people left dislikes on my videos over absolutely nothing. This is something that no one else deals with except me. People think that their channels are hated. You haven't seen mine. It's all bullshit in the end. Saddening, but it is what it is. And we are finally wrapping up this channel. It's come to an end. Sadly. So anyways, we're going to be back once we're done fighting these dudes for a little bit. And we're finally done. Dang. That took a while. So, yeah, we're finally done. Apparently Kanye has bent the knee to a bunch of rabbis. Honestly, that's really disappointing. Very disappointing. He bent the knee. He apologized. He said he's bipolar and that's why he does what he does. I'm gonna guess that they pressured him to do that. He's got people in his camp that try to pressure him to do a bunch of stuff, so... I guess with Kanye, though, he's decided to walk back on his position. And that is the kind of thing that just makes you really disappointed. You know, he has not seen the light. But the chosen people lobby, I guess they wield so much power. And they do. But I guess enough power that they were able to eventually push him towards bending the knee. Very concerning to see something like that. But, you know, man, anyways, yeah, I think that's the final playthrough, you know, man. It's crazy. We had a long history with this game on this channel, but the final day come to us here. Finally came. Comes down to this. It's so crazy to think that it's all over right here. After all the videos I did, I thought I would have had an audience that would have carried through the videos, but nah, no one did. So it's disappointing for what it is, but I'm moving on. It's just a simple truth. This is not the way I expected it to end. I played a lot of playthroughs. I put a lot of hours into this. At first, I put a lot of dedication into it, but everything didn't quite go anywhere, did it? So, it sucks. It's definitely disappointing, but moving forward, I suppose. We'll see what happens. But I guess I'm kind of finished here, aren't I? So, it's interesting to look back. I don't really have any words to say. I mean, my channel's shadow banned. And I quite frankly, I don't, I'm never speaking to anybody when I do videos, you know? Here's the thing, man. If they relinquished censorship and shadow banning overnight, a bunch of people would blow up into relevancy, but because they censor and they shadow ban so many people, a lot of people get suppressed. Literally, this has happened to a lot of people, by the way. A lot of people have been experiencing this. Guys like, I heard this recently, that a guy like Brett Weinstein, he actually was capped on his channel. And so he wasn't building any subscribers, literally, for a couple of years. And then recently they remonetized him. And because of that, it's kind of soft lifted a lot of the shadow ban. And now he's getting subscribers again. Yeah, this is nasty. And something needs to be literally done about this. YouTube should be sued for what they've done. And the way that they go after so many people and their livelihoods and their channels. These people, they work hard on the platform, and this platform just soaks up the money that they're making for it, while the platform is holding these people back. That's disgusting, and they need to be sued. They have committed to financial damages upon a lot of people. They need to answer for what they've done. The reason why my channels haven't been able to push forward from the subscribers that I have is literally because I got capped as well. Of course, for me, it's, you know, I can't go past a very small it's It's gay. It's bullshit. The whole thing's bullshit. And with that being said, we're finished here.